Are you looking for the best gaming TVs? In this video we will look at some of best gaming TVs. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 5. Hisense U7N U7 U75N. If you'd like the Sony Bravia 9 QLED or LG B4 OLED but are tight on money, you can step down to the best lower mid-range gaming TV we've tested, the Hisense U7N. Despite its price, the TV is packed with gaming features. It has HDMI 2.1 bandwidth on 2 of its ports, both capable of up to 4K at 144 Hz. It also has VRR support and auto low latency mode, ALLM, so you're fully covered if you own either an Xbox Series X or a PS5. Motion in fast-paced games has minimal blur behind it thanks to its excellent response time, and its low input lag delivers a responsive gaming experience. The TV isn't as bright as the Sony Bravia 9 QLED, but it's still very bright, and it has amazing reflection handling, so it overcomes glare in a well-lit room. If you also game in a dark room, the TV's excellent contrast delivers deep blacks, although there's noticeable blooming. Still, highlights in HDR games really stand out, and colors are vibrant due to the TV's wide color gamut, delivering an impactful HDR experience. It also supports Dolby Vision gaming for those with an Xbox Series X. Unfortunately, its viewing angle is very narrow, so it's not the best choice to play party games with a big group. If you mostly game in a dark room and don't need to worry about reflection handling, consider the TCL QM7/QM751G QLED instead, as that TV has the edge when it comes to pure picture quality. Number 4. LG B4 OLED. The LG B4 OLED is the best 4K TV for gaming in the mid-range category that we've tested. It's truly an awesome TV, with only a few drawbacks compared to the more expensive LG C4 OLED. It has most of the same features as the C4, although the B4 doesn't support 144 Hz and is dimmer in HDR overall. However, while using the Game Optimizer picture mode, the TV isn't any noticeably dimmer than the C4 is in that mode, which is great. Like the C4, it delivers outstanding picture quality, with its near-infinite contrast ratio delivering inky blacks at the same time as bright highlights, making it look outstanding in a dark room. It even gets bright enough to fight some glare in a room with the lights on. Its 4 HDMI 2.1 bandwidth ports offer up to 4K at 120 Hz gaming with VRR. It also has a nearly instantaneous response time, and has extremely low input lag. Overall, this TV is a great entry point into the OLED market. If you pretty much only use the TV for gaming on consoles, you don't really miss out on much by choosing it over the more expensive C4, and it still looks excellent if you also use it to watch content. Number 3. LG C4 OLED. If you want an OLED that is not only great at gaming but can also be an excellent home theater TV, consider the upper mid-range LG C4 OLED. The main difference between this TV and the Samsung S90D/S90DD OLED is the specific type of OLED panel used. Both TVs deliver an incredible dark room experience with inky blacks. However, the QD OLED panel on some sizes of the S90D allows for brighter and more vibrant colors. The C4 partly makes up for it by being more versatile, as it has better image processing, supports Dolby Vision, and can pass through DTS audio formats. Like the S90D, it's also bright enough for a pleasant gaming experience in a room with some lights on. It delivers incredible gaming performance with a nearly instantaneous response time, resulting in crystal clear motion with no distracting blur behind fast-moving objects. It's also packed with gaming features, including full HDMI 2.1 bandwidth support on all 4 inputs for up to 4K at 144 Hz gaming with VRR, which means you can simultaneously take full advantage of the Xbox Series X, PS5, and a powerful PC. If you like what the C4 offers but want a solid uptick in brightness and don't mind spending more, go with the LG C5 OLED instead. Number 2. Sony Bravia 9 QLED. If you regularly game in a bright room or want a TV that will impress your friends during a well-lit party, the best 4K TV for gaming in a bright room that we've tested is the Sony Bravia 9 QLED. It's incredibly bright, so this TV easily overcomes glare, and it can display exceptionally bright highlights in HDR games. Speaking of HDR, it supports Dolby Vision gaming at up to 120 Hz, which is great for those with an Xbox Series X. You don't get the same inky blacks you get from an OLED like the Samsung S90D/S90DD OLED, but it still displays impressively deep blacks. Unlike the S90D, the TV's viewing angle is pretty narrow, so the image doesn't hold up as well when viewed from the sides of the screen. The Sony has HDMI 2.1 bandwidth on 2 of its ports, but one of those ports is also the eARC port, so you're limited if you have both current-gen consoles and a soundbar. It supports up to 4K at 120Hz and VRR for a nearly tear-free gaming experience, meaning it's fully compatible with modern consoles. Its response time isn't nearly as fast as an OLED, but it's still quick enough for mostly clear motion. The TV's input lag is higher than competing models from other brands, but it's still low enough for a responsive feel. Number 1. Samsung S90D OLED. The Samsung S90D/S90DD OLED is not only the best OLED TV for gaming but also the best gaming TV overall. It's a feature-packed TV that delivers an incredible gaming experience. Its low input lag and nearly instantaneous response time result in crystal clear, fluid motion with no distracting blur or ghosting behind fast-moving objects. The TV delivers impressive picture quality thanks to its QD OLED panel. It delivers incredibly deep blacks and very vibrant colors, making this an impressive TV for gaming in a dark room. HDR gaming on the S90D is amazing, but it doesn't support Dolby Vision for those with an Xbox Series X. The S90D also looks good in rooms with some lights on, as its high peak brightness allows it to overcome glare. Its viewing angle is incredibly wide, so it's a great choice for playing couch co-op or party games with friends sitting around the TV. All 4 HDMI inputs support 4K at 144Hz, so you can take advantage of a PS5, Xbox Series X, and a recent PC GPU without compromising motion performance. It also has incredibly low input lag, so you get a responsive experience that's great for competitive PvP games. Just make sure you get one with a QD OLED panel. Unfortunately, there have been some issues with power failures on the 77-inch model, so if you don't want to deal with the headache of potentially needing to get it repaired, go with the 77-inch Samsung S95D OLED or the LG C4 OLED instead.